Swamy Ayyappa. This is VK. Welcome to my channel. Please note that this video is not to hurt any religion. This video is not a religion intentional. It's a pure society and the humankind intentional view perspective. So please take this video as such and enjoy this video fully. Swamy Ayyappa. Today we see people taking modern challenges like 75 days hard, dopamine detox, 21-day research and so on, all to gain discipline and peace. And so many people can't even finish those challenges like 75 days challenge. They will find difficulty to finish that challenge. I saw people broke 75 days challenge. All these challenges what I have seen will help themselves. And what if I say there is a challenge which is difficulty than this, but until now nobody missed the challenge, even it is 100 times difficult than 75 days challenge, and this challenge gives pure masculine energy, spiritual energy and peace. And especially this challenge will not only help you as an individual, will help the society as a whole. And we will discuss what the challenge in this video. Simple note for my subscribers who are expecting me to speak in Telugu, because of my all the videos were in Telugu. In this video especially I wanted to speak it in English because this video should reach more and more people. So thank you so much. If you like this video, please hit a like button and please share it with your non-Telugu people who need to know what is this challenge. As you already clicked the thumbnail, you already understood what is the challenge I'm talking about. Those who don't know, I will explain what is this challenge in a storytelling format way. Stay connected with me. Centuries ago also these kind of challenges were existed. But those challenges were even more tough, 1,000 times tougher than what we are thinking right now. The challenges include fasting, the challenges include tapasya, the challenges include Deeksha. So what is Deeksha? In this video especially we will be talking on the Deeksha. This Deeksha itself is a resemblance of challenge. You can directly say this Deeksha as a challenge because Deeksha have some niyamas which is in challenge as rules. In challenge we will call them as rules, in Deeksha we will call them as niyamas. Niyamas literally says rules. In this video I will just brief on rules. I'm not going to deep on rules, but I will be talking my perspective on this Deeksha more in this video. Because it's my first Deeksha, I can't talk more than that about the rules and niyamas of the Deeksha. So please make a note on that. This is purely my perspective on this Deeksha. Few days ago I went to Mumbai. There lot of people were watching me entirely different because nobody there wears attire like this and come to award function. So luckily our documentary got selected in Jagran Film Festival. I went Andheri to attend the award function. There people were staring at me and people were coming to me and asking what it is. Then when I was explaining, I observed that people know Ayyappa Swamy, but they don't know Ayyappa Swamy Deeksha. Then I understood that this is not that famous on North. So I just wanted to share what is Ayyappa Deeksha and what is my perspective on the Ayyappa Deeksha for entire people. Not only North, not only South, entire people. As many people think Ayyappa Deeksha is religious ritual. But it's not. Ayyappa Deeksha is not just a religious ritual. It's an ancient psychological system, a spiritual engineering process to transform human mind. Let's break down how. This Deeksha lasts for 41 days, which is called Mandalam. And these 41 days are not random. Modern neuroscience says it takes around 40 days to rewire a habit loop in your brain. And our ancestors know this long ago. That's why this Deeksha longs for 41 days. This is my belief. The idea is simple. Remove distractions, remove luxury, remove ego. When you live with less, your mind becomes more. When I talk about mind in this entire video, I literally mean it. Like if I take some example, modern science says everything, you should do everything mindfully. In this Deeksha, you are not instructed to do mindfully, but you are forced to do mindfully. You're knowingly or unknowingly, you are doing it mindfully. I'll say the example how. You should walk barefoot. And when you are walking barefoot, you will walk mindfully, and you should take a cold shower at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the morning, and that's a mindful bath. And after that you should eat. Yeah, coming to the eating, before eating I wanted to say about the clothings. People who take this Deeksha will call as Swami. They also need to call the other person Swami. Here the idea behind this is, those who took Deeksha is considered as Ayyappa Swami, a direct God, and those who took Deeksha should see God in everyone. Then and there itself, it is promoting the equality without any caste system or anything. Whenever you need to call your cleaner as a Swami, you need to call your boss as a Swami. Simple. So why black clothes? Religiously, the reason behind the black clothes is something else which I don't want to discuss here. So many people are already telling that. I wanted to discuss my perspective on why this clothing system helps humankind and helps the society. Same thing as I previously mentioned, when you are wearing everything same, it says equality, uniform. When you are wearing entirely same thing, then there is no upper caste and no lower caste. You need to sit with the lower caste Swami, and if you are a lower caste Swami, you need to sit with the upper caste Swami and eat the same thing what the every Swami is eating. Coming to our mindfulness eating, Ayyappa Swamis will eat in Banti. Banti is called as row wise, sitting and eating. So Ayyappa Swamis will wait until every item comes. After every item arrives to their plate, then they will thank the God for giving this food, and they bless the donor, the data, annadata, and then they will have some ritual, then they will eat, and this ritual should follow by everybody. This creates one mindful alert where the external Swami will say when to take, when to not. Here how you are eating mindfully means, here is a catch. If you are distracted with your mobile phone or some other thoughts, and you are eating slowly, then entire row will watch you. Means until and unless the entire row people completed, no one should leave the plate. So this will have major impact on eating mindfully. So if you are distracted with your phone, or if you are talking to somebody else, and if you do late, then everybody will watch you like this. Then you will be encountered in a situation of embarrassment. So because of that fear, you need to eat very fast. Within 5 to 15 minutes, within 5 to 15 minutes, your plate will be finished unknowingly. So that is one thing I observed, which was very good, very, very, very good thing. So as of now, these are very normal and simple things what I am discussing with you. There might be many things which I don't know. I'm learning. This is my first Deeksha. Coming to first Deeksha. When I say first Deeksha, here comes the community strengthening. I didn't heard with anybody, but it's my thoughts. It's just my perspective of how I'm watching this. The first time Deekshitar means, if you take Deeksha first time, then you will be calling as Kanya Swami. Kanya Swami is like a first Deekshitar Swami, and after that Katti Swami, Gada Swami, Ganta Swami, so many things like that. After sixth position, you will be calling as a Guru Swami, who can have the Shishya Ganas. People says Kanya Swami is like the Lord himself, because Ayyappa Swami likes Kanya Swami very much. When we see this in deeper, it is promoting more and more people to join this Deeksha. When you say Kanya Swami is very favorite person to the Lord himself, then people will treat him a very polite and very humble way. So whenever the next person who is coming into this community will feel so loved and will feel so peace, it's like a so beautiful thing. The ancestors who made this Deeksha were so mindful. I believe the Ayyappa Swamy Deeksha alone, mark my words, the Ayyappa Swamy Deeksha alone, not alone, one and only Ayyappa Deeksha will save the Kali Yuga. This is what I believe strongly after coming to this Deeksha. This is my 33rd day of Deeksha, and more 7 days are there. I strongly wanted to make this video out in the Mala itself, because after that it doesn't have that much strong essence. So that is why I wanted to make this in the Mala. I wanted to share the entire perspective on how I see this Mala. I mean how I see this Deeksha as a challenge of a pure masculinity, discipline, and peace. So as I am Kanya Swami, I am getting a lot of respect, and I'm getting a lot of good gestures, and I'm getting a lot of things. It's very common that if you wear mala, you will get respect. But if you wear mala, even the people who took Diksha also will respect you. So that is one thing which promotes this Diksha more and more, so that more and more people can take, and more people can get the benefits of this, so that our society will become more and more good. We will brief the niyamas how the psychological transformations will happen. First, you need to wake up early morning. It sets your sleep time. First of all, it sets your sleep time and your digestion time. After that, you need to do fasting. You can't eat anything in the morning. You should eat only one meal a day. This maintains your dopamine level, and this Diksha is a strict brahmacharya Diksha. So you need to maintain a celibacy and calmness. These will strengthen your focus and discipline. Swamiye Sharanamayyappa. Swamiye Sharanamayyappa. Swamiye Sharanamayyappa. Chanting this Sharanam repeatedly trains your subconscious mind to surrender your ego. Slowly you begin to experience silence. That's not emptiness, that's a clarity. You start realizing you don't need to chase external validation, because you start feeling whole inside itself. That's a real miracle, not just happening something in the temple, but it is happening inside you, inside your brain. That is what, in my perspective, is. Correct me if I'm wrong. In Chandogya Upanishad, the Guru tells his Shishya, Tatwamasi. That is you, and you are that. Meaning, you are not separated with the divine force. The divine force within you, and you are the divine force. It says you are not separate from the divine you seek. When Ayyappa Swamy devotees take this Diksha, they symbolically steps into this realization of Tatwamasi, that I am the God, I am the Swami himself. For 41 days they live as Swami themselves. Everyone calls them Swami, not just out of respect, but as a reminder too. Because the goal is not to please the God, it is to realize the God within. Every chant, every barefoot step, every act of restraint is one step closer to discovering Tatwamasi. You are that. You are divine. You are Ayyappa Swamy. Our modern world tries to teach mindfulness, minimalism, and mind clarity, but our ancestors already built it into devotion. They understood that discipline plus devotion is equal to liberation. That's why Ayyappa Swamy Deeksha is not superstition. It's a science in devotion. It's a spiritual science. A path where psychology meets spirituality. Next time when you see a person walking barefoot and wearing the black clothes, remember that guy is in Ayyappa Swamy Deeksha and Ayyappa Swamy Deeksha. If you search who is Ayyappa Swamy, you will get the PDF, and you will get so many videos on how Ayyappa Swamy born, and there are many interesting facts. So whenever the person with barefoot and black clothes, when you see, remember he is not just a devotee, he is a human in transformation. They are walking away from ego, ignorance, and many things, and they are walking from man to God. That's the journey. That's the Diksha. The Lord himself, Hariyarasutan Ananda Chittan Ayyan Ayyappa Swamy, is not waiting for you inside the temple. He is inside yourself. And when this realization happens, you don't just pray to Ayyappa. You yourself become Ayyappa, and you see Ayyappa in everybody. Lokaviram Namo Nama, Viprapujyam Namo Nama, Asmat Kuleshwaram Daivam Namo Nama, पांड्येषु वंशतिलकं नमो नमः मत्तमातांगगमनं नमो नमः ओम श्री पूर्णा पुष्कलांब समेत हरिहरसुतन आनंद चित्तन अय्यन अय्यप्प स्वामिये शरणमय्यप्पा।